Welcome back to You Can Beatbox. Today we're going to be continuing our mini-series on lip rolls, and we're going to be looking at the inward lip roll though. Before I continue, make sure to go and follow me on Twitter. I'll be answering beatboxing related questions and updating people with when I post videos. But anyway, now it's inward lip roll time. Before you continue watching, make sure you've seen the original lip roll tutorial that I posted last week. Here's the link. Seriously, if you haven't seen it, pause this tutorial, go check that one out, and make sure you've seen the whole thing and understand it, because otherwise this tutorial won't make any sense. Anyway, even though I'm calling this sound the inward lip roll, just know what I'm talking about and the sound of the sound, and don't really worry about the name. So just know that inward lip roll means, and basic lip roll is. The inward lip roll takes the second half of the basic lip roll and just extends it. So the basic lip roll consists of the outward B, the, and the inward. And last week we learned that it's just the same sounds that some people use when they entertain a baby, like, but out of the side of your mouth. So start with that position from the basic lip roll up. Just to really get into detail because of how specific this mouth position is, your teeth should create a small gap between your upper and lower jaw, even though your lips are going to be closed. So it should be with a small gap between. To create the inward lip roll sound, you just try and let air in through the side of your lips, but without breathing in. A good way of doing this, and the way that I do it, is to create more space between your upper and lower jaw. So, like, but the key to this sound, like last week, is to not use your lungs at all and not breathe in. You're just using the pressure difference from inside your mouth and outside your mouth. So just to review, the mouth position is the same as the basic lip roll, and then without using any air from your lungs, you just let air into your mouth. So that's the theory and simplest explanation of making this sound that I can come up with. But there are a few key points that I want to address that may help you learn the sound faster and clear some things up. First, you might find that you can get a sound, but it's not deep enough. What I mean is something more like instead of. For lip rolls in general, I use the left side of my mouth, and I can't do them with the right side of my mouth. But with the right side of my mouth, I get. If you're getting something that sounds like that, keep that up. That means that you're on the way to getting this sound. That's the same sound that I was getting when I was working originally with the left side of my mouth, and I know that it's the precursor, even though it doesn't sound right yet. Another issue that you might face is that your jaw might cramp up while you're doing this from repeatedly trying to make the same sound. If this happens and you do get cramps, just take it easy a little bit. When I was learning the sound, I had this problem, and the key is to just rest and make sure that your mouth and jaw stay healthy. With all that info, hopefully you guys can do the sound, and once you can do the sound, here are 2 practice beats. Here's the first. And here's the second one. That's all that I have for the inward lip roll sound, but if you want to learn more and check out another tutorial, check out Flashburn Beatbox. I'll include a link in the description down below. He's a great beatboxer and a friend of mine, and I actually learned this sound from him and using his tutorials. This sound took me 3 months of concentrated effort just to learn the sound, and that was after I had already been experimenting with it for over a year. Which means that if you are having issues with this sound, definitely ask questions in the comments on this video or tweet at me, because if you keep putting in the work and trying to get this sound, you'll nail it eventually. As always, if you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up because it helps out the channel, and subscribe if you want more beatboxing content and YouTube stuff. Thanks again for watching. This has been You Can Beatbox, and next time we'll be finishing up our lip roll mini-series with the inward lip roll oscillation.